Oh, I should have filmed this at the same time I did it, but this is what it looks like afterwards. Whew. I am really, really hot out here. So, this side's done. I'm going to add like a nice little hillside, kind of like right here. I might just chisel a little bit around this way, so I can make like a little rock path that like say campers can walk through. And then this could be like a little hillside part where there's gonna like a little mud hole and all that kind of stuff, watering hole. It's gonna look sweet. Then over here, I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm gonna try to fold this down, or I might make like a little tiny tunnel, kind of come across here and grass this all in to like a little hillside. The back side, I have no idea what I'm gonna do on it just yet. I might try to find some junk wood and just kind of pop in there so it looks a little bit nicer. Oh, that's a lot of work. Looks weird. That way I still have this as a cool area, so gotta start somewhere, right? Yeah. It sucks, but the ideas I got are going to be cool. So stay tuned. Pretty cool. Got this one on camera. Doing a little work here on the N-scale layout. Got the tunnel in place. Got what I wanted to do. So I got one tunnel kind of like halfway going this way, or from right here up to here with cardboard. The brown is showing. And then barely you can see it right through there. For all this ancestry stuff, I have a piece of cardboard from this side where you can see this piece right here, and it's going all the way up next to the track, so that way the train doesn't derail. If it does, I can still get inside and just grab some stuff real easy. Now this other side here is going to be all open. There's not going to be no tunnel port or anything. It's going to be all open. Kind of going to do some different things on it. That was probably too quick, but sorry about that. So now I'm working on this other side, getting this all done. So, going back at it. So what I'm going to do is just kind of hot glue little pieces, strip here, and then just put it here, here, and here. And then figure out how I'm going to tie this down to here. So, and then bring it down, so it's going to be coming down a little bit and then over this brickwork, so I can cover up this ancestry stuff here, and then a little bit of wood glue. Got this back up in there, so it's good. So I'll update you as I go. Just in case anybody wants to know, I'm using cardboard from a Pepsi, or not Pepsi box, a just cheap brand of cardboard brand pop. Okay, 12 pack. And all I did is cut it in half in the middle. So what I did is I cut the sides from the bottom, using the bottom here, and then cut the middle, and using that right there. That's how I'm using the full box of the bottom here, and then the top part I cut it in half, so gives it that more a depth feel what I want. Hopefully that works out pretty good, and go from there. It was pretty neat, local. That's what I usually call them. Oh, not bad either. Double stacks, or cargo containers, well cars. We always call them double stacks, is what we call them. At least I do. Why? Because, well, because you see double stack, like cargo containers, or got stuff on top of it. You got cargo container and you got cargo container on top, so it makes it easy to just call it double stack. There's a lot of different names for these cars. Whale cars, don't know what else they're called, but I'm pretty sure someone in the comments can educate me a little bit on these trains, because it'd be kind of neat to learn more about these. So there's always that. Okay, give me 1 second and I'll give you an update. Fortunately, on my old gauge layout, I'm gonna have to find a better place for my lighthouse. So I didn't figure it'd be that big, but it is. It still might work, but I don't think it is with the base sticking out like that. But I got more room on the other side. I could transfer it over there, because this layout is going to be just for fun. It's going to have Menards buildings on it, so I do like their buildings. It's going to have a Menards building, stuff like that, and maybe get some 3D printed, or try to look online to see if I can find buildings that are cut. Is just, you know, the front fascia, and just buy a couple of those and make like a little street runner for my own self. So that'd be pretty sweet. Thought about moving the coal yard on the N-scale layout to the other side of the layout, to the big yard, but I don't know exactly what I want to do yet, and make this into a massive street runner. I know I got some grass down, but that can be ripped up, redo some plastic work up and then down, and then, but all the switch yards is going to be ripped out. And this is going to have this track is going to stay, but the switches will be out. And yeah, don't know what I want to do yet. There's still a lot of thinking on that part. Gotta finish the coal yard, which that kind of backtrack when I tore down my mountains, because I wasn't happy with my mountains, and it was always pain in the butt to get in there, try to clean it, and then try to get yourself around, and you can't see what you're doing. You gotta feel pretty much where everything's at. And I had an issue with this track anyway, so it's better just to rip it all up. That way, if I got any issues with this track later on, I can fix it. The top deck part track, because I kept on derailing. I think it was this corner right here I kept on derailing at. So there's a lot to stuff. And hopefully I didn't show the bridge. If I did, I have to edit this video, or edit that part out. But anyway, you gotta see a glimpse of what I'm putting in there, I guess. So there's that. I still gotta do some tinkering inside there. Put wood glue, some styrofoam blocks up to hold the one bridge in place. Gotta redo some stuff. Gotta get some resin and better filament for the air machine. Hopefully that works out great, because the endler I finally got to clog out at was a mess to get. Turns out the little tube inside there, I guess somehow the bottom kind of shrunk up a little bit and the plastic got stuck in there. So we got a new tube, drilled out the plastic a little bit, so that way the plastic can slide in there easier. That works better. I haven't used it since I fixed it, so that'd be a fun idea. But anyway, that's it for right now. This is so far as what I got. I gotta get something to close off these hatches over there and there. Hope I'm not moving too fast. If I do, I do apologize if I do. And my plaster should be here between, I'm gonna say, tomorrow or Saturday or sometime next week. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I hope everybody enjoys this update. Well, today is Sunday. It's 9:42 at night. Give you guys a rundown on my N-scale layout real quickly. Plaster has not came in yesterday, on Saturday when it's supposed to be here. It still says arrived at the destination in California. That's gonna be fun. So now I gotta wait on that. So I figured I'd give you all a rundown what I've been up to. So here I have my the Erie, and then I got the CN engine, which they both run together. I mean, I can run all three of these if I wanted to, but it seems like this one has a little bit of an issue, even though this has got the diz tracks in it. So does that one, but that seems to run a little bit better than this one does. Makes no sense to me, but it does. But yeah, so I got everything where I want it. I have this gonna be nice formed. I like using plaster cloth, so I'm gonna use that it gets this part here, and then grass scenery. Sounds like I hear music. Yeah, weird. So I got all this up here done. I got a little bit still cleaned up. All the plaster work's cleaned up. I'm gonna put a little bit of plastic cloth over this to hide some of this part, and make this flat up on the hillside. And over here is gonna be like the hillside. And then over here, I'm going to try to make. Dang it! I forgot about the lid. And I'm going to try to make like a little path that comes up to here, so horses and stuff can get up here easier, for like a walker's path or bicycle path. Keep on hearing music. And I'm like, it ain't me, because my stuff is off. So I've been over here doing all this, trying to get some stuff cleaned up. I got my castle in play. I gotta figure that out yet. I gotta do some trimming on the one side. And then I'll come over here. I have my Vatic bridge in place. The wooden blocks are temporary, so that way I can drive the train across. The track ain't nailed or screwed in, soldered in. And the train can run on across of it just fine. I gotta get some glue, and then I'm gonna just dab a little bit of glue and get these into place and go from there. And then for down here, because I don't want to do that just yet, I can just pull this clip back, the clips backwards, and then I can lift the track right out. So I can still do some plaster work over here, because that's what I want. Main focus is going to be on over here, is do that. And over here as well, get all that nicely plastered in, nicely looking. I gotta trim this yet, since all the hot glue is set up, and get that figured out yet. There's and then I got to resin print the supports that I'm gonna have for the bridge, so that's coming here soon. I'm going to get Elegoo's resin. I got my resin printer already set for it, so here soon I'll be ordering filament and resin for the hyper creality machine, so that's gonna be nice to have. I'm gonna buy the right stuff and go from there. And I got one train shelf hanged up. It's made for HO scale, but I'm gonna use it for all the N scale stuff. And then right now I'm in the process of building a train shelf to go right here, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video. And also, before I go, looks like a street runner. Looks like I have somebody crossing tracks. Awesome.